Boy, hello, good evening. Sorry, you guys, I'm late. I'm not even supposed to do this live video today. See, you guys, I just got back from hospital. I'm supposed to be relaxing, resting, but now we have to go on. We have to move on. We have to do it. I made the promise that I'm not gonna, just not do it simply because maybe I'm weak or tired. Sorry about that. So the show must go on irrespective, but you guys, I'm serious. I just got back. Yeah, we're good on the audio. We're good on the audio. So you guys, if you're not living under the rock, you know what has been going on with Regina Daniel and the husband. And I think Ned and Nwoko miscalculated what could happen. I think because he arrested Sammy, Regina's immediate elder brother, Ned Nwoko thought putting out the narratives, talking about things that has happened, talking about what Regina did. I don't think the PR team behind him, I don't think they went, proper deeply into what could go wrong. Do they think that because Sammy was arrested, it's just going to go like that? Yeah, my Yaveji, how are you? Yes, so the Lord is my strength. See, I still have the wristband. I just got back. I just thought, no. The show must go on. I have to do the video today. I cannot because of that. In fact, I had to make the odd tea. They told me to have odd something after the procedure. But I said, no, I'm not having anything. I just want clear eyes. But now when I got home, like I add my coffee. So in case I'm dipping the coffee, know that I'm having a bad pain and I need something hot to, you know. But aside from that, I feel good because the test came out okay. The procedure was good. Just something minor. Anyway, as I'm saying, I'm not going to spend much time. The only thing that will make me stay longer is if I see people coming in, maybe something I'm not privy to that I'm getting. But so far, everything I know is where I'm going to speak from. So if you don't know, Ned Nwoko came out with a long dissertation about Regina Daniels. I'm going to try and, put it up there so that if you want to read it, then you can pause it if you are ready, because for real, if I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of these people that will read everything. I've read the entire thing, and it doesn't make any sense to me when you are trying to let us see your wife is a drug addict. She must return to rehab. She must, like, you're still giving order. The girl said she's no more interested, that she's not going to buy in your house with the beating. She's tired of the beating. You got married to her at 17. I can see a lot of PR going on, bringing out videos whereby Regina's mom was having an interview with BBC saying that she's the best mom. That Regina, the way you see her, she's very intelligent, she's very wise. Her daughter is 20, blah, 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 going off. And I remember I made a video because there was this blog I followed on Instagram who was part of the people putting a lot of stuff out there to actually confirm that, I don't know, because this blog is one of the blog I trusted on Instagram. So I won't allege that they collected money or something. But one thing you guys need to realize is that when it comes to the world of blogging, especially TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, even some YouTubers, some of these people collect money to do PR agents, especially if they are big and people follow their blogs, people listen to them. A lot of them don't have integrity when it comes down to it. All they want is money. So I believed this blog. I don't know the reason, because a lot of people were actually coming for her saying that just continue to rather cry in your Bentley, that why are you calling us into this? But I realized that you have to humanize this girl a little, even though she made a mistake, even though her mom is like the brain behind all of this thing, and she still needs to come out for accountability. No matter how much Regina tried to absolve her mom of any wrongdoing, that, oh, I fell in love, I do this. Yeah, even if you fell in love at 17, you fell in love with someone that is old enough to be your grandpa, but then your mom allow you to move ahead. You said, oh, you're stronger. You went to police, arrest me. My family hates me. Like, no matter how much my daughter, I have a daughter that is like almost that age. She's not going to come here and tell me that, oh, I saw one grandpa. I would know. Even if truly she said she fall in love, I will believe that the man must have groomed her. The man must have said something to her. But I think Regina's case is entirely different from that. I think her case is entirely different. But what I'm going to say is that, what is going on? This camera keeps going off. The network is really bad. So sorry if my camera went off. Just let me know in the comment section, because I'm trying to just speak fast. So no matter what it is, I'm not going to allow my daughter to go ahead and marry one grandpa or grandma. And another thing I might forget, I really want to chip that in. One of the things this girl said last week, when she came out to cry, and she thought a lot of people will see her crying and be like, and the way she was making the video, even a lot of people were saying, girl, are you high? You sound like you are high right now. Because everything she did on that video was not talking about how Sammy was arrested, how it was illegal for Sammy to be arrested, how she's going to stand and grind and never return to Ned Nwoko's house. It's all about, oh, my mommy don't know anything about this. Then please leave my mom out of this. And I'm still thinking, this problem is Ned Nwoko and Rita Daniels. Like, how is your mom still manipulating you, crying foul, or maybe behind saying that, oh, Regina, see what you cause them? How is she still being manipulative, telling you to come out there and make a 7-minute video, and all you could talk about is about people leaving your mom alone? No, people are not going to leave your mom alone. It doesn't absolve her of any wrongdoing. It doesn't matter, she's your custodian. Because when all this thing was going on, the dad came out, the dad said that he didn't consent to the marriage. I'm going to play it once again. Let me see if I could easily find that. I'm coming. Yeah. This is the page I've been keeping up with the Daniels, because it's really crazy. This is like one blog that is really fighting for her. Linda Ikeji is staying neutral, because Linda Ikeji will just post what both of them are saying. That's what Linda does. Okay, so it's now point to serious criminal conduct. Okay, Showore is speaking for her as well. Showore is speaking for her, which is good. A lot of people are actually speaking for her. And when Nwoko came out yesterday and posted that dissertation, I think what he was expecting is that for Regina and them to just keep quiet, take it, and just, take it like that and never say anything. Because he came out, he was talking about, they said one of the brother, he was actually the one in London. So I don't know why he thinks he can rope the one in Nigeria, the one he arrested, into all of this thing. It was the one in London that said that Regina Daniels, Ned Nwoko's son, buying of drug abuse and everything. But I think Ned came out and said that that wasn't what happened. It was something else. I think it was a miscalculation on his part. I will say that it is a miscalculation, because he shouldn't have come out and be saying this thing he is saying. Maybe he thought Regina will not, put proper alarm on that. I was 17. I was 17 when I got married to you. Was I like this? Let me see if I can find Regina right up. I'm still looking for Ned Nwoko's one, but I think this is Regina's one. And why Ned put out his dissertation, thinking that Regina will not respond because the brother is still, we can see you again, because the brother is still in, they are using power, exerting power over the brother, even though I understand that the brother made a mistake, openly threatening, all of that. Ned Nwoko posted series of videos accusing Sammy of, harassing the worker, doing so many things against the worker in the house. I believe it's the PR of Ned Nwoko doing all of this thing, but you can't win this kind of fight on social media with somebody like Regina Daniels. Yeah, I think it was a miscalculation. It was a miscalculation. I think they deleted it now. See, let me see if I can get it on Linda Ikeji's blog. I think he deleted it. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, he deleted it. Because, see, if you're going to do something like this and literally throw stone and hide your hand, how do you think that's going to work? It's not going to work. Like you're playing with somebody that all her life she's an actress. The mom is an actress. The brother is a musician. These people live on social media. Gen Zs. How do you think you can play this game with Gen Zs and get away with it? That's the part I don't understand. Like, why do you even think that all these things are going to slide? Why do you think that? Coming out with a long dissertation, Regina is this, Regina is that, is a drug addict, she needs to return. The girl said she's no more interested. Why are you forcing her to return? Return where? She said she doesn't want Igbaju and Igbamu anymore. That you're beating her. And she's not more interested in the beating. She's not more interested. Because the thing is, this man doesn't understand. Her front lobe has not developed when you married her. And now, this thing is developed. And she's ready to let go of all the wealth, of all the money right now. She's ready to let go. I don't think she wants to hang on to it anymore. She's ready to let go. I'm coming. I'm only saying what Regina posted out there. But I'm trying to find what Ned Nwoko posted. Because it was a long dissertation of accusation, similar to the one he posted the last time, talking about things that Regina has done, this, that. Excuse me. I'm coming. I'm trying to. Sorry about that. Okay. The page you can get like proper updates about Regina is where I'm gonna go now. As for me, I'm part of the people. When I first made video about this, I was just like, I'd rather cry, Bentley, making fun of her because I know she's gonna go back, but it doesn't look like she really wants to go back because the step Ned Nwoko is taking is not looking good at all. And I think it's not something that will win somebody back. It's something that will actually make somebody even run far, far, far distance away from whatever it is Ned put out there. So let me just go to Regina's one because I've not seen. So are you sure this man is fine? Mention the drug you said Regina is using. Yeah. Okay, so this is Ned Nwoko's in his statements. I'm not going to read all of this thing, but I'm going to just, show you. You can pause and read it, but that's Ned Nwoko in his words. This video shows Sammy, Regina brother, because he puts out some videos of Regina brother literally fighting the staff, everything, saying that Regina brother is, shouting, doing all sort of things. He claimed that in the last 2 years he transferred 125 million naira to Regina Daniels' mom. He said he bought musical instruments for the one he arrested. And one thing I noticed, I'm going to tell you what I noticed about this thing. I'm not somebody that will say, oh, I'm fighting for Regina, but when it comes to DV, sorry, I'm going to fight for that lady. I don't find blindly for any all these woke feminists acting like, uh yeah, I can do whatever I like, type shit, no accountability. No, but the moment I see DV, that's the part I will never be part of that. I will never ever support anyone that lay their hands on their partner, be it a woman, be it a man. I don't care. I will never ever support that, because the thing is, everybody needs to keep their hand to themselves. If you are so weak to the extent that you cannot respond or anything with your mouth, then you are a weakling. You are just a weakling, you know, mansplaining as the man. If you need to actually tell people that I'm the man, you sit down there, you do this, you do that, you are weak. You are not. A man will be displayed as a man with your character, with your behavior, with your kindness, with the love you show to your wife, to your family. The respect will come naturally. You don't have to keep reminding them that I'm the man of the house. And this is what Ned was literally doing. So Ned was now um talking about things he has done. 4 weeks ago, I woke up around 4 a.m. Regina was in my room on the phone. She was clearly high. She knows that I do not want her in my room in that condition. He went on. You guys can, pause everything and read it. He was going on and on about, yeah, she's abusing drug, she's doing this, she's doing that, accuse the mom. I give the mom, whenever she wants to go out, I was around, she would become extremely hostile towards police and domestic staff. She would shout, she would threaten, use abusive word, insisting that she must leave the house no matter what. Why does she have to fight to leave the house? If not that you are caging her in that house. I don't need to fight to leave my house. All I need to do is tell my husband I'm going this place. He will even drop me. So why does Regina have to fight to leave her house? If not because the Ned is caging her in the house. So it was a lot of write-up. Uh I'm coming. That's yeah. Okay, so that is all. And when he finished all of this write up, and I'm thinking to myself, Oganet think that Regina might not come out, maybe because Sammy is there, because he already threatened them that if they put anything out there again, he's going to arrest the mom, he's going to arrest Regina. He said, oh, he's never laid hands on Regina, he's never done this, he's never done that. But now Regina came out, and Regina responded to Oganet. And in the response to Ned Nwoko, you can tell this guy is still hiding some stuff. This guy is still not saying all of it. But Ned is not preparing for this at all. Like, Ned wasn't preparing for some stuff Regina is dropping. The guy is frustrated. And she said, Ned, how could you lie so openly and without even small remorse? You know my family has absolutely nothing to do with this. You have always tried to cut them off because of the bond we share. And now you are trying to make them look bad for no reason. Fine, I did drugs. So what? It might be sarcasm, it might be real, I don't know. Is that even the issue between us? The moment we had a fight, you rush to the public shouting, drugs, 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 because you knew it would make a perfect story for the media. Something dramatic enough to distract everyone from the real issue. You want to find a reason to arrest everyone around me so that I will have no one left beside me. No friend, no support, no safe place to turn to. Then, when I'm completely isolated and broken, I'll be forced to come back to you because I will have nowhere else to go. That sounds narcissistic to me. It's only narcissists that does that. Send everyone around you away so that they can, have total control. It sounds so narcissistic to me. I'm not going to lie. That has always been your strategy. Break people down, make them weak and powerless, and then have your way with them. But guess what? It's not going to work this time. Not anymore. The guy is done. You say you want me to go for rehab, but you are the same Ned who always wanted me high because, in your words, I'm sexier when I'm high. You liked me that way because it made me wide and romantic. Exactly how you wanted me to be. Wow. Wow. When I read that part, it really off me. I'm just like, what? Why don't you also tell them how you force yourself on me whenever I say no? Why don't you tell them how you lock me up, seize my phones, and suddenly declare me mentally unstable the moment I say I no longer want to be in this relationship? But once I change my mind, just to get out of that locked room, suddenly I'm fine again. I'm no longer mentally unstable and apparently not in need of rehab anymore. Why don't you also tell them how you lock me up and doctors to inject me with drugs meant for people with bipolar disorder? Hey, Jesus. This is crazy. This is crazy. Why don't you tell them how you take my phones for weeks just because you hate that I talk to my family a lot? You have never seen me act incoherent, stumble, or lose control. So just stop. Oh, so what she's saying is that she's not actually on drug, but Ned Nwoko concocted the story so that media can look at her somehow. But the thing is this. She's on drug, she's on drug. It's part of a defense from Nigerian fathers, even here in the Western world. They use it if they have evidence of it to make sure that the mother doesn't have the custody of their children so that the dad can have the full custody. But with the way I saw Regina left from that Abuja to Lagos without even looking back, I can tell that this girl has prepared her mind that Ned Nwoko is going to hold on to those children. He's going to try to use the children to lure her back in. And she has already zeroed her mind that those are your children. They will grow up. They will still remember they have a mother one day. Now, she's doing like typical deadbeat dad. Like, the kids are going to remember me. I don't think this guy is really ready because now he's more or less like she really wants to leave because Ned, you snatched her youth days from her. The days this girl was barely teenager. Like she was only 17, almost 18 when she got married. A lot of people, they started doing PR for Ned Nwoko, trying to change the narratives that Regina is not that age. This girl added to her age because her dad did an interview 6 years ago. I made a video about that. I'm going to play you that video where the dad, and you can tell, even though the mom was fighting the dad so hard then that, oh, my daughter is over that age. At first, the mom said the dad is dead. The dad came out. This is me. I'm not dead. That's what the mom said. Then when they asked the mom, she was literally, he's dead to me because he's a deadbeat dad. He wasn't doing this. He wasn't doing. And the dad said that wasn't what happened. That this woman was wayward. But then she came back again. I'm talking about Rita Daniels now. She came back again and said that Regina Daniels' dad didn't pay a dowry. And in their culture, if a man does not pay dowry all the kids belong to women. And I have one Igbo friend that actually comes from close to where they came from. She's from Anambra as well. And she told me that, yes, it is true that in Igbo culture, if you did not pay dowry of a woman, every kids that woman has, it belongs to the woman. The dad doesn't have any say on those kids. And that was how the story went down that time. The dad was cut out, and the dad was literally angry, came out and said that. I'll get back to that. So let's continue with what Regina said. And Regina said, you have never seen me act incorrect, stumble, or lose control. So just stop. Every problem we have had started when I no longer wanted you, whether sober or even high. Stop using the drugs narrative to create distraction. Tell people the truth. I understand, Sha. You are feeling rejected and hurt, and you are struggling to make peace with the fact that it is all over. Regina is done, no. Let me make this very clear. No matter how much you think you spent on me, it can never equal the value of the time I gave you. My prime years, my energy, and the career opportunities I sacrificed while being with you. And for the record, I would have fight for divorce long ago. If there was ever a legal marriage between us, we were never married in any court of law, and no documents were signed. Leave me alone, Ned. Marriage is not by force. Love is not by force. Stop trying to control what no longer belongs to you. Huge. Ouch. I don't think Ned actually thought about that. I don't think he believed. Hey, my sis, Olarotibi, how are you? Hello. Hello, my darling sister. This girl sounds like she's done. She's more of herself now, and I think she's done. So then, this is not what Organet bargained for. I believe Organet thought with the PRs, with people, when he first came out and did an interview on the abuse, Regina did a video. She wasn't talking about the abuse. All of them were not talking about the abuse, so he came out, denied it. After he denied it, he thought, yeah, it's gone. Like there is no evidence, not knowing that Regina Daniel's brother recorded him when he was talking to that one in UK. Hey, thanks, my sister. If you know what happened with this here, is my normal bob here. I just make a fringe in front of it because the closure is getting wacky. So I decided to turn it to a fringe bob this morning. I quickly just cut the front. So it's nice. Thank you. Anyway, so when Regina brother was talking to Ned Nwoko, he had secretly recorded him, and I don't think Ned knew. Ned was saying that, oh, I never touched Regina, blah, blah, blah. But the brother, I'm coming. Okay, let me play the audio to you. Let me play the audio to. Oh my God, time is running so fast. Hey, okay, I'm coming. I want to play the audio to you. Regina Daniel talking to Ned Nwoko, which actually destroy the narratives of I've never touched her, I've never beat her. And you will hear Ned Nwoko in his own word. How he's even bragging that, yes, I can slap her. I will say it in court. This is a lawyer that actually practiced in UK here before he relocated to Nigeria. Listen.
You know, you cannot go to a court in the UK here and tell the court, I slapped her 2 times. You can't say that.
I will say that.
No, you won't say that. In the UK, yeah? You won't.
I will say that anywhere. Let me tell you.
In the UK?
Oh, yes. Let me tell you. I will
You will say he slapped
if my
her.
wife does something.
You've lived in the UK for years. You know, you cannot go to a court in the UK here and tell the court, I slapped her 2 times. You can't say that.
I will say that.
No, you won't say that. In the UK, yeah?
You won't. Can you hear that?
Anywhere. Let me tell you.
In the UK?
Ned Nwoko is claiming that he will go to court and tell the court that, yes, I slapped my wife. And the brother is saying in the UK, yeah, he said, yes, I will tell them I slapped her. And I'm thinking to myself, what is this man drunk on? Do you think the brother, that was the brother living in UK, he knew the law. He knows that he's just bluffing. He's just lying. He's not going to do that. And I'm just going to keep showing the stuff Regina is putting out, because this girl has been on social media, coming out with different things, saying so many different, because she kept quiet. And this man is, changing the narratives, putting all sort of things out there. Why this girl kept quiet? See, this is another one. Yes, everyone, it is our history that Regina Daniel did well because that was what her husband wanted. Believe it or not, dearest ex-husband, thanks for breaking the crown you put on my head. No one knew us like us, and I trusted you with all of me, even with my sex tape. Hey, Jesus is Lord. So Ned Nwoko even asks a sex tape. So in case you see my thumbnail and you are thinking like, oh, where did this one get this? This is where I got it. Claiming that she even trusted Ned Nwoko with her sex tape. So sex tape is there in case. And she said, which I pray never sees the light, but you have always been a step ahead negatively. So if we see any sex tape of Regina, it means that it's Organet that released it. Foolish me, when I married you at 17, was I on drugs? I thank God for time. My name is ruined for now, but I will rewrite my story. That narrative will be dead and gone. Now that I've let the one thing you have on me out, what else? So he had the sex tape on her. And she's scared, so she quickly come ahead of it, which is the best thing, because if we see any sex tape of Regina Daniel now, we know that it's coming from Organet camp, because I can see a lot of people doing PR trying to change the age of this girl to the lies her and her mom concocted 6 years ago when they got married, because the mom lied. The dad came out and said that my daughter was born in 2001 at Surulere. He even mentioned the hospital where the daughter was born. And he said, go to the hospital. The hospital is still there. Go and confirmed. My daughter Regina was born in 2001 October. And the dad said she's 17. She was 17 going to 18 when Organet married her. So she was still underage. Now that I've let one thing you have on me out, it's time to fight with all of me in court. I'm not backing down. Now, you narcissistic, manipulative bastard. I'm so pained, I'm ruined. You all can laugh, but the laughter won't be for long as I serve my God. So I believe about a few days ago, she mentioned it as well, that she's going to fight for her kids, because before, I think she just wants to leave the kids. She's not really... me. I'm telling you, this Ned Nwoko, I think he miscalculated. He did not believe that Regina will fight back like this. And this girl is firing. This girl is not keeping quiet anymore. And now, see, this is the Child Rights Act. Child Rights Act. So now, Organet has committed one offense. The Child Rights Act of 2003 is a Nigerian law that protects children's rights and aligns with the UN Convention on the Right of the Child. Key points: definition of a child, anyone below 18 years. Child marriage, it prohibits child marriage, child labor, trafficking, and abuse. Right to education, healthcare, and protection. Sets penalties for violation like fines or imprisonment. Do you know that the Nwoko told us that, oh, I got married to her, she was a virgin. You took her innocence, and now you are commanding. You are not even legally binded. Like, they are not legally married. You can, in Regina's words, I just read it to you. He's not legally married to her, even if it's customary. or whatever. They didn't go to customary court, but maybe in traditionally. And I think his fellow, because with the red cap, you can tell he's a chief. Why can't these people call him to order and be like, please don't disgrace us? One day, Ned, don't disgrace us. Stop harassing us. Stop disgracing our position, our town with this behavior. Stop. Because I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I like that Omoyele Sowore is, part of it, is a real activist. And I know that with the way it's going, it's not looking good for Garnet. You don't have any lawful right on this girl. Why are you commanding her? Why are you saying that if she doesn't go back, if she doesn't come back, then you're not going to release? Those are the things behind closed door. I'm telling you, those are the things Garnet is telling them behind closed door. But he's coming outside, and you can tell that he's truly doing that. So this is the scenario. That's what I'm telling you. This is what Garnet is trying to do, making sure that internet never forget. Thank God you are a public figure. These two shall pass. And they're talking about accusing the mom of drug use. And they're saying that if a custody battle for the children ensue, once the other person tells the court that the wife does drug, I told you, even abroad here, everywhere, if you can provide or prove that this person is on drug, they're not going to give them the custody of the children. They're going to give the custody to the dad. And the mom will, even if she has visitation order, it's going to be supervised visitation, especially if they said that she's on drugs. And same thing applies to men as well. So I think because Garnet is always talking about the wife, whenever they have issue, he's always talking about them being on drugs. He's a lawyer, so he understands all of these things. He knows how to really fight as a lawyer. But the thing is that I believe he sees the handwriting on the wall that Regina doesn't care. Take the kids. When the kids grow up, they will know who their mom is. I think that was what really, Garnet, the handwriting he saw on the wall, and thinking that, because people are making fun of Regina, this is going to be something he could get away with. But I don't think so. So this is Omoyele Sowore, and this is what he posted, saying that Nwoko must be held accountable for crime against a minor and abuse of power. So you can pause and read it, talking about how he got married to Regina at 17 years old at the time, and she was still legally a minor under the law. So, and Nwoko was still like a registered legal practitioner apparently in UK as of today. So, and another disturbing one that he mentioned is those things I've mentioned, talking about Nwoko introduced drugs to her because Regina claimed that Ned wants her to be high because it makes her look sexier. She's saying a lot without saying much. It seems like Ned is aware, calling the family the supplier. Do we know whether he was the one giving them money? We don't know, but allegedly it was the family supplying her. But Regina is coming out saying that that's how Ned wanted her, because it makes her look sexier and maybe it makes her accepted him better. And I think Jaruma mentioned something like that as well, which I can actually say that, yes, that might be true. Please, if you are coming in, can you give this video a thumbs up? Can you please give it a thumbs up? And please, guys, always check my shorts. I upload shorts every week throughout the week, every developing stories. Instead of coming live and doing long, lengthy video, I just put them in shorts video. So you can keep checking on my shorts, guys. And please give this video a like the video. Imagine Sheila said, Joe. It's not easy to be talking. It's not easy, but Ishewani, we love it. It's our job. It's our job. I love it. So you guys, please give this video a thumbs up. Please give it a thumbs up. So I'm going to show you everything that I've come across about this case. Aha, exactly. This is what somebody, aha, I think this is the video. Let me look for that video. Let me go on my channel, you guys. I'm going to get the video for you guys. I know I have the video. I'm coming back. I'm coming back to that. I'm coming back to continue. But I want to show you that video I made years ago. Is a flashback. I'm going to do the flashback for you guys. And I believe the dad then. Because I was so angry. Like, who does this? I'm going to try and even clip the video. I'm trying to. Aha. Yeah, I think because the dad was bothered about the ceremony they did for Regina that time. And that makes the dad scared because the dad, I actually spoke to my friend. In fact, that time I wasn't doing like live video that time because I really wanted to bring down my friend so that she can explain about this anioma or whatever, the ritual that the bond is like unbreakable. And I'm like, who does this? This is diabolical. Why are you engaging a 17-year-old? Because then I was one of the people that believed. A lot of people were saying, mind your business. What's your business? What's your business? But because I have girls, maybe that's why I felt it that time. Like, this is not okay. Let me play the video for you. Let me play the video for you. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm gonna play the video for you. Aha. Because I remember this is what Regina dad posted that time. So listen to the flashback.
That is the one that gave birth to Regina Daniel. He talked about how he already spoke with Regina Daniel's mom about this, but she refused to listen to him. She's forging ahead with her plans, no matter what he says. That
hey,
he
my
doesn't
sister
give his
Olarotibi, get us a
consent
B.
about this
Even
marriage.
me, I forgot I made a video about it.
How,
But listen, this is a
Nwoko has tried to
flashback.
reach out to him, and every
You will hear
effort
Regina's
proved
dad voice
abortive.
now.
So anyway, some bloggers, and he eventually put his number right there that if anybody wants to confirm the story, they should call him. So that is how some bloggers were able to get in contact with him and get this interview. I want you to go ahead, listen to this, then I'll come back with my opinion and what I think about this entire issue.
On the 10th of October 2001. No. We were not
Did you?
age I call him Bros when we were living. She was born in Lagos in Alakbere, inland
No, I
hospital,
need to,
came to Lagos.
Come back with my opinion and what I think
want you to
about
listen
this
to what the
entire
dad said,
issue.
though.
On the 10th of October 2001. No. We were not age
10th October 2001. Will the dad not know the date his own child is born? The dad did not just mention the date. He even told us the hospital in Alakpere where Regina Daniel was born. He said Regina was born in Lagos, in Alakpere, some hospital. Listen very well. This is a video I made 6 years ago.
I call him Bros when we were living. She was born in Lagos in Alakbere, inland hospital, came to Lagos.
Yeah.
That's where she.
Something hospital K2 Lagos. That is where she was born in 2001. That was when the mom now did that interview with BBC and came out with that narrative like, oh, Regina dad doesn't know what he was saying. That time, I really felt for this man because you can see like the anger of a dad. I understand when it comes to their dad and their daughters. You can see like this man was trying so much to protect a daughter. And as at that time, this man was a lawyer. Even the interviewer said, "Oh, are you guys friends?" He said, "No, he used to call Ned Nwoko bro, that they even lived in the same compound, that Regina was born when Ned Nwoko used to live with them in the same compound." This is a video I made 6 years
She was
ago.
born.
I remember I was telling the blogger that Regina dad confirmed that Regina was 2001. This blogger is still doing the damage control for Ned Nwoko, posting Regina voters card. Of course, she got the voters card when she got with Ned Nwoko. What do you expect? They've already started keeping up appearances since at that time. So Regina is going to stick by what the mom said, which is, oh, she was born in 1998. So the dad is stupid. The dad doesn't know. And the dad know the date. The dad know the hospital, know the area. The dad even said you can go to the hospital and confirm. So I believe that Ned Nwoko knew as well, targeting a
Sorry,
virgin.
she was born in 2001, October 10th, 2001.
Yeah.
That is who allegedly said he is Regina Daniels' father. I'm going to first start from where he stopped, which is Regina Daniels' age. He claimed that Regina Daniel is 17, soon to be 18 in October of 2019. And I thought to myself, really? She's not even 18, which is like a consent age. With this new information, I'm going to first address Ned Nwoko. Ned Nwoko is a 62 years old man, for God's sake. What did you see in a teenager? Someone that is young enough to be your granddaughter. That's because Ned Nwoko could be Regina Daniels' grandfather. That's how I see it. If you're a 62 years old and all you could think of is to get married to a young teenager like that, because if you have that kind of mindset that because I have money, then I can go ahead and marry somebody that is 16 years old, why are you even hiring a 16-year-old child? Because this thing has been going on for a while, I believe, obviously, before the mom eventually bent to him. And according to Regina Daniels' dad, they lived in the same compound, which means Regina Daniels' mom must have known Ned Nwoko during that time. So maybe they saw each other and they reignite. I don't understand why Regina Daniels' mom didn't marry this man. Because I don't understand how someone you
This is my
knew
mindset
that was
6 years
there when you
ago.
gave birth to your children and was interested in your child, and you're not thinking fast on your feet like, what is going on? Why do you want my child? But because he has money, because he's rich, it gives him the liberty to do whatever he wants. Ned Nwoko is a predator because for him to be at this age, because of his position, because of the power, the money, he believes he can do whatever he wants and marry a teenager, rob a teenager out of her youth. Because at that age, Ned Nwoko, if Regina Daniel is your daughter, you will be sending her to school and not to her husband's house. You need to think twice about things you
Well done,
plant
Debbie.
for your children, because all these things you're doing, your children are going to reap from it. Whatever you sow, you are going to reap. Anyway, I'm going to move on to Regina Daniels' mother. As a mother myself,
You guys need to watch that video, please. It's interesting me. I've never even listened back to this video until I started talking to you. I'm watching it and I'm like, wow, this is me 6 years ago talking about what happened. So I'm going to plug the video in all of the shots that I'm going to post today, tomorrow. Anything I'm posting about Regina Daniel, I'm going to plug in that whole video because it's really good. It's really, really good. I'm not going to lie to you. I made the video and I was impressed that was my opinion 6 years ago and it still stands because to me, Ned Nwoko ripped that girl of her youth and the mom because I went off on the mom as well. I did went off on the mom because I'm like, what kind of a mother are you?
to marriage at that
That's when I
early
was
age.
going off on the mom.
No,
I went off
I'm an
on the mom
achiever.
as well.
I really want what is best for my daughters, not a quick best, which is like getting money and getting rich out of my daughter. When I know my daughters have potential to move
Exactly.
forward in life, go to school, achieve things, greater and wonderful things. Regina Daniels has a career. She is an actress. She's doing very well in the
Okay, so that's my opinion about 6 years ago. I'm just doing a bit of flashback for you guys to see that about her career that I mentioned there. Regina actually mentioned something like that as well, that she has been the one, she believed God gave her to her mom to be a blessing to the family, because Regina Daniel has been the one. The money coming from her acting career is what has been carrying the family, and she's very proud of that. To be honest, she is really proud of that. So to me, that kind of load on a young girl like that is very, very disturbing. Seriously, he is really, 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 really disturbing. The mom, the pattern of the mom,
Where is she today in your
I
life?
don't like.
You betrayed her. I think Lillian or something is her life. Where you don't even mention her. What did you do? You betrayed her. You started running after women. You all over the place talking about marrying small children. You married Jude Ojogu's daughter. Jude Ojogu, me, myself, Stephen Ewu, Lawrence Nwoko, Tunde Adebite, Adams, Charles Adams, all of us, Uzo. We all lived in that house. You went to go and marry Jude.
So this is a witness to what Regina Daniels' dad was saying, that when they were living together, with the video I just played to you guys, this man is confirming that they actually live together, because Nwoko denied he doesn't know Regina Daniels' dad, that everything he was saying is a lie. So this man is
Jude Ojogu's
out
daughter,
saying that they all live
called
together.
Regina. Did you pay dowry to Regina? Did you recognize the father?
Oh, this is
Did you who does that? You say you know culture, that you are a
Well,
brilliant lawyer. That who
sorry, you guys. I'm just seeing this. So sorry if I'm messing everything up. Who goes to marry a man's daughter without first seeing her father? Ned Nwoko's brother drags him relentlessly. This is Ned Nwoko's brother. Oh
goes to
my
marry a
God.
man's daughter without going to first see the man,
Wow.
and probably reconcile the man and the mother of the girl if they are apart. You didn't do that because of your selfishness and self-centeredness. You're complaining about being disruptive, that Sammy is disruptive. It's what you sow. You're a disruptive, troublesome human being. But the Lord Jesus
This
has
is
made a
Ned
way.
Nwoko's
In fact,
brother.
your name is actually Chinedu. There is a God in your name. You removed it and funkinized your name. Today is a day of repentance for you, because if you don't repent today, as you see this video, as you don't repent today, I mean, I don't wish you evil, but obviously you're wishing yourself evil because of all the bad things you have done. You're a bad person.
Wow.
You went to Nwoko. They secreted the town. They secreted the palace. They secreted things that are not heard of. You destroyed relationship, destroyed our community, polarized everywhere.
Wow.
You have no fear of God in your heart. And you're on social media advertising yourself and all that. Enough is enough. You have done so much harm to people's lives and now to yourself. Your time is up. You must stop now.
See?
That's the message I have for you.
That's Ned.
The wife you married, the Onisha woman, the Anambra woman, that girl that you married that enabled you to become a citizen of Britain. Where is she today in your life? You betrayed her. I think Lillian or something is her life. Where you don't even mention her.
Wow.
What did you do? You betrayed her. You started running after women. You all over the.
Oh, so another woman gave Ned Nwoko's paper in UK, and the brother is saying that Ned Nwoko betrayed that one and never ever
He's
mentioned.
talking about marrying small children. You married Jude Ojogu's daughter. Jude Ojogu, me.
See?
Myself,
Jude
Stephen
Ojogu is
Lawrence
Regina's
Nwoko,
dad.
Tunde Adebite.
Wow. This is Ned Nwoko's brother. This is Ned Nwoko's brother. You can see that Ned Nwoko miscalculated everything. Because see, that's one thing I always tell evildoer. Continue to do your evil. Do you know how many people this man has made cry, taking their lands, doing all sort of things, and at the end of the day, he's always getting away with it. And now what is this one talking about? Let me see what's VDM, because he didn't see anything all this while. Oh, this thing has been going on for like over 2 weeks. You know, go distract anybody. Blessing always, Stanley. So that's Regina's brother. Let me play this. I'm going to end this video. He's actually running. Their story is becoming so messier by the day. But I
highest speed was collecting. We're talking about our grandfathers. The pet Edoche, the came over, the Canayo, and co. How much were they collecting? 700,000, 800,000 for a full movie and 1 million. Regina Daniels was just a backup, a small pretty girl that they were using as daughter. She was not making money. The family were not, forget that where they thought they were poor.
That's a lie.
And they saw Ned, a billionaire, that could change their status. Two people had interest, two mature people had interest. Then there was a naive girl that they just sacrificed.
Oh, shut up. Shut up, very irresponsible man. Just shut up your mouth. You don't know anything about Nollywood. Now, so you take go analyze rubbish where you put there for my head. Say, that guy, Sally on top, this one. You don't know anything about Nollywood. Now we go to tell you. Shut up your mouth. Regina Daniels was collecting 600K before Ned married her. Regina Daniels and the family was not poor. In fact, Regina was even driving 2 cars before Ned married her.
Because I remember
Regina did drive 2 cars before Ned married him. They were never poor.
That she was making good money for her family, and her career stopped. This is Regina's brother saying that now I never feel comprehend where the statement poor is coming from, but no be him own they do us. He no go distract anybody. I think where the poor statement is coming from is because that they claim that Nwoko is a billionaire, but as at then Regina is a millionaire. So maybe that's where the poor mentality is actually coming from. And everything that Regina has put out there, how her life changed, how everything was going good and rosy for her.
They were never broke. At that point when Ned married Regina, they were never hungry. They were never broke. Regina was collecting 600K, and that 600K is just 3 days job. 600K, 3 days. She don't go on that location. Regina was hot that period. Regina was talk of town in Nollywood that time. Once you don't finish for yourself, 3 days, now she they give. She went to that location. She collects 600K. If she know you, she collect 500. What the fuck is wrong with very irresponsible man? Who tells you they collect peanuts? Who told you? Who told you? Say, Peter Doche, your grandfather, Peter Doche is collecting 500K. Really? Bet Edochie cinema movie, it charge like $10,000, $8,000, $7,000 for cinema movie. But for home video, bet charge 3 million, 4 million, 5 million.
Wow.
For home video. When you talk rubbish when I don't know. Also, when they talk 500. Also,
anyway, this is the Nollywood actor doubled as a blogger who has been putting the heat on Ned Nwoko. Even a lot of people were saying that Ned Nwoko is going to arrest this Stanley on top. But it was saying that why? Because at the end of the day, Ned Camp and some other people he must have paid for PR are doing a good job of putting out everything the mom has said and all that. So for me, it's still the same feeling that I had when this girl got married to Ned Nwoko. In fact, I never knew he's going to go up until this moment, because I was thinking the moment this girl become an adult and realized what her mom has done. But obviously, she loves her mom. Her mom too is a manipulator, same as Ned Nwoko, because I'm still not going to absolve that mom of every wrongdoing in all of this, because of Ned Nwoko, because of the few connections, the mom too is also going into politics, because that's where the money is. These people are just going in for themselves, but that's the bone of contention now is accountability. if you look at the statement Ned Nwoko wrote, please, guys, you need to always watch what people are saying. A write-up, they can spew all sort of things, but the moment you will know who is lying, because there is truth, hard truth, and the real truth in the middle. And how do you get the real truth? Look at the way Ned Nwoko has structured his own words and everything with nothing of a blame. It is not accountable for anything. Everything is either is Sammy that does it, it's either is Rita Daniel that does that, it's either is Regina, it's either is this. There is no blame at all. He never blamed himself. He's still acting authoritatively over this girl, despite not having a legal right on her. You are not what do they call that thing? When somebody cannot make decision for a conservatorship, it's not that she's in conservatorship whereby you are her conservator and you can be the controller over her. You don't even have a legal marriage. Even if you have a legal marriage and the girl said she's no more interested, you still doesn't have the right, because the way you can see the way Ned Nwoko is saying that the only way is for her to return to rehab at Abuja. You are even dictating the hospital. I would prefer her to go to Jordan, where she will have no access to no drug. And I'm like, what is all this? Because you got married to underage, you are the controller of her. So I think where he started having trouble is because the brother now, he believes that it's the brother that is opening her eyes, not knowing that when he got married to this girl, her front lobe has not even developed. And when girls, young lady, the moment you started discovering yourself is maybe around 23, 22, even 21, 22, they are like, doing all sort of things. But when they get to like that 24, 25, they're seeing themselves in a different light. They are having more direction where they really want to go, who they need to cut off. It's not that at that time they have it all figured out, but they are figuring things out. And that is when they know what is cancer in their life, what is toxic. They can feel it. They can understand it. So I think that is what happened. Regina Daniels evolved. And she realized that all these trying to portray something on social media that wasn't there, because I noticed the same blog I'm telling you, Ned Nwoko is, devil work hard, but Ned Nwoko's PR are working harder. They put out a video whereby Regina was saying, my Ozogu, people think we put everything out there. In fact, the good things we don't put out there. And I'm like, and you are bringing this out to tell us what? That was what was told to her. Not what she's saying now, that she doesn't feel safe around you. She's scared of him. And when I saw the write-up during the week, I think I posted a video about that, saying that I have to go back. If I don't go back, anyway, I will go back. And I'm like, go back to where? You don't have to. We know that all these people, they are lawless. Because if you look at their president, Senate President Akpabio, what he was doing to Senator Natasha, when the 6 months this thing was over, they didn't even let this woman go back into her office. They had to protest. Omoyele Sowore had to protest. Mama P or whatever, Aisha Yesufu, all of these people had to come out. So when Ned Nwoko is seeing that as an example, they believe they are above the law. These people are lawmakers, but they are lawless. An elected official of the Republic of Nigeria at 60, what? He was 62 when he got married to Regina Daniel. I'm going to plug that video in a short and also in this video. I don't always remember, but this time around I will remember. So, and what I see is that Ned Nwoko is not ready to take any accountability of laying hands on this girl. Every accusation that Regina has laid on this man has denied, but Regina's brother has debunked all his denial by posting a voice note whereby Nwoko said, yes, I can slap her. I can say it in court, even in the UK. So then that confirms the abuse. So now there are so many other allegations of big R, of so many other things that this girl has accused, injecting her, looking sexier when she's drugged up, all of this accusation. But Ned doesn't attack all that. He was just talking about giving someone money, doing that. I can tell. So that's why I said I'll plug down my video. You need to listen to what I said about 6 years ago. I was a bit more calm. It was just a video, a voiceover, because it bothers me that time a lot as a mom of girls. It bothers me. Like, how can a dad be crying for help like this? And Regina Daniel's mom as well. Have you seen her take any accountability? This woman is running from pillar to post because her son is arrested. This woman did not come out for Regina when Regina was beating blue and black. It was the brother. They were fighting. But when they arrested the brother, I'm just telling you this to see the dynamics. I'm not saying that she doesn't love her daughter, but it seems that Regina Daniel to her mom is the cash cow. Sorry, that's the way I see it. Like, this girl said that even when she's not married to Nwoko, she feel like she's a blessing given to her mom, to her family, to be helping out, which means the money she's making from acting has been the money they all lived on. But then she got married to this billionaire and, they have more to live on. So where is the mom's accountability? Because when Regina wants to make that video, the mom will not say that she didn't know about it. And more so, I'm believing that maybe the mom was crying like, Regina said, everyone is blaming me. Come out with your full chest. Take your blame. Okay, everything I was saying there was a lie. I was only doing that so that people can leave my daughter alone. But now the whole of Nigeria, help me. It's better to have integrity, take accountability. I believe that Rita Daniel is not ready to take any accountability for doing that girl dirty, because she did her dirty. And it was so obvious in the whatever oro, abi ebo, abi tradition, whatever this anioma or anioku, what's the thing. I'm not trying to bastardize it. I'm just trying to say that whatever it is that was going on there, Regina looked lost. The mom was the one laughing, smiling, loving it. And I can tell. So I actually analyzed, and my opinion was that the mom is at fault. So now, you guys, I want to hear what you think. Do you think Nwoko is ready to lose this battle? It's going to be a hard one, because Nwoko, sorry, not sorry, with everything Regina is putting out there and with the things I've seen in the past, it looks like this man is is a manipulative, narcissistic human being, and they don't like to lose. Narcissists don't lose. They don't lose arguments. They don't lose a fight. They will fight till the end. They will fight dirty. They will do anything to really protect themselves and put the other person on blast. But somebody like us, we can see it from miles away. But I can tell that a lot of Nigerian, especially Nigerian men, they were eating it all up, because to them, women are nothing but a commodity. Women are nothing but someone that will be shut down and shut up anytime. So anyway, you guys, I really want to hear what you think about this. Please give this video a like, a thumbs up, share it with your loved ones. And I understand if Regina has, one way or the other, her behavior on social media might have hurt you, might have wronged you, might have make you feel somehow or rub you the wrong way. But one thing still stands. This girl's youth was snatched from her. You can't really blame her mom. She's no more young, she's growing up, because I see a lot of people saying that she's a child. She's no more a child. And that's why she doesn't really want to stay in that sham marriage anymore. She doesn't. That's when you will know that it's not that for at her age 17, they don't fall in love with grandpa. They fall in love with a young teenager as well. They fall in love with, even if this person is older than them, is not going to be much older than them. But I understand why she claimed that she fell in love. Maybe because her dad was not in the picture and she was looking for dad in every wrong places. But at the same time, I still don't believe it. So I want to know what you guys think. I think Ned Nwoko and Rita Daniels should be the one being dragged in all of this thing. And let's continue the discussion in the comment section. You guys, on your way out, don't forget, give this video a thumbs up, share if you like it. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Like I said, subscribe and also turn on your notification bell, because throughout the week I'm always now uploading a short, something I think might be beneficial. Even about the Nigeria Trump situation, I was uploading a lot of facts and findings. So you guys, I'll see you next week. Like I said, see, this is still my hospital wristband. I'm not lying. I'm very, but I can't even believe I went through this video, because it's a very sad one. I'll see you guys next week. However, please watch out for my short. Do have a fabulous week. I can't believe I did over 1 hour. Oh my God. All right, you guys. Bye. See you next week. And thanks to everyone that joined this live stream.